I didn't do it.
What happened? Oh no, who turned out the lights?
Is now a bad time to say that I'm afraid of the dark?
Where'd he go? That's weird. You better not have gone away. That jerk has my hat.
Submitted for the approval of the Midnight Society. Oh, sorry. Just gonna wander around. Yay!
You're such a disrespectful young lady.
I'm being disrespectful? You're not in my face right now. You're not talking to me.
Just keep running.
I actually hit walls. That's kind of funny.
I feel so weak.
Oh, I wanted a huff. And you didn't give me one.
Please. Have mercy.
This is totally not a trick.
Please. Have a seat.
Hi.
All these timepieces landed in my forest. They are my property. So, let's make a deal, young lady. You get out of my forest, and we never see you again. How's that sound for a deal? Not a fan. Too bad. You don't make the calls here. Here, I'll even make it easier for you. Now, all that's left is for you to sign it.
Okay, can I just take a minute because I actually do like this?
Yeah, this
really
is
quick.
great.
So the contract is get out. Your options are to either get out or just get out. And the following parts of the forest will be available. None of it. Get out.
Take all your
Please
junk.
take all your junk and leave. Signed, Snatcher. Do you have any I'm not getting the hint here. Is he asking us to leave?
I think so.
I think he might actually be doing that. So how much of our soul did we sign away for this one? Makes you wonder, doesn't it?
Yeah.
How much? Okay. Let's go ahead and first of all zoom in. Okay, just get out.
all your
I'm still not understanding the fine print here, and there you go. Let's go ahead and just pick one of these.
You gotta zoom in and.
Yeah, that's right. And then
now X.
I don't know. I still feel like I'm gonna get screwed, Alex. I still feel like I'm gonna get screwed. But okay. You know what? We're kind of a blithering idiot because we're a platforming protagonist. So there you go.
Stay and have fun. Be nice. All of it.
Stay. Be my BFF. Signed, Hat Kid.
You understand that's not how contracts work, right?
Screw you! It's my game.
I'm giving you a chance to scram, kid. There's no catches or clauses this time. What if I give you your soul back? Will that make you leave?
You got your soul back. You feel relieved, energized, and just the usual amount of empty.
Wow, I can't help but wonder if this is an Undertale reference.
Yes. No. Hello. Are you there? Why aren't you saying anything?
There is no Hat Kid, only Zool.
You're quite the character, aren't you? And a tough negotiator.
Wow, we're an incredibly tough negotiator. We haven't said a damn word in this whole negotiation.
Fine. I'll sweeten the deal for you.
Clearly, Hat Kid used the Chewbacca defense here.
Take my last timepiece. If I continue to see you around my forest after this, I'll be very disappointed.
I guess we'll have to live with your disappointment. Because I think we still have a time rift here, don't we?
Yeah, there's a couple more.
Yep. So I guess we'll just have to live with his disappointment. In fact, Alex, you do the honors. You get to claim the timepiece because really, I didn't do that much work. You were at the final phase, so there you go. So there you go. We now have 3 of the bosses taken care of.
Yeah.
We have the boss of Mafia Town. We have the conductor because we didn't take out DJ Grooves, and we also have now Snatcher. But as Alex has kind of pointed out, there aren't too many worlds in this game, so there's not a whole lot to go after. However, we still have time rifts that we need to go do.
We still have the time rifts again.
Let's do the time rift again.
Let's see. Back to him. I need to actually go into it.
So is it time? Is it time for us to actually unlock the final world? I think it's the final world, isn't it?
Yeah, it's the final world, excluding the DLC, which we'll get to later. Let's see. But for now, we're gonna go take care of some time rifts.
All right. So this is the one that's supposed to tell his story, right? No, that's hidden.
Yeah, that one's a different one. It doesn't matter.
There we go.
Mail delivery
service. Jiminy Christmas. See, here's the thing, guys. Like, I love the boss fights, but as you guys kind of saw, this is kind of why it got the score that it did. Is unfortunately, you should have had another company come in and do the console version.
Yeah.
And give it, like, if anything, this makes me even more worried for a Switch release because it sounds to me like they're doing it themselves. And if they haven't bothered to because if this is happening for PlayStation, this is happening for Xbox. Because it sounds to me like, given what Alex is telling me, the PC version is the one that got the most love.
Yeah, because that's what it started on.
And no, the Steam version is not the Steam version is the PC version, not, because you can get this on the Xbox store. No, that's the Xbox version you're getting. Okay.
Yes.
And if that's a problem, that's an issue. I'm not knocking Gears for Breakfast. They still did an awesome job, but this is stuff that they should have counted for. And frankly, the only thing I'd really I know a lot of people are hoping that Alex can change my score on Hat in Time. Not necessarily. The only thing that I would change here is that, yeah, they should have reached out to people and they should have said, we can't handle this particular aspect. Can you please come in and handle it for us? But they're an indie company, Drak. They can't do that. Then they should have just done a PC version and moved on.
They're an indie company, but they got a major distribution deal with Humble Bundle, so... Yeah. There's not much of a reason that
Humble Bundle would have the connections, so why not utilize that? I'm not saying Humble Bundle is the most reliable in the gaming world, but they would know people.
Yeah.
They would know people, so why not just do that?
Time rift.
And the other thing too that Alex didn't mistake in my review, but a few other people did. No, I do not want Gears for Breakfast to disappear from the world. No, I want them to make another game.
Yeah, they're really talented.
If it's a Hat in Time 2, great. If it's not, I want them to make another game because that's the only way you get better, people. Think back, everyone, to your job at McDonald's or, your first ever job. For an example, we're going to say your first job at McDonald's. Your first time serving a customer, I'll bet it was the most nerve-wracking experience you've ever had.
Yeah.
And it's because it's your first time. You're not experienced in that. And so how do you get experienced? How do you continue to how do you eventually get over that?
Practice.
You serve more customers.
Yeah.
You make more burgers. You make more fries. Okay? Or in the case of game development, you make more games.
That's right.
So no, I want fewer companies to disappear from the face of the earth. All right? I loved studios like Factor 5 that aren't around anymore. If I would actually say I wanted a studio to disappear from the face of the earth, it would be EA.
Yeah.
But only the EA arm. I don't want BioWare to go anywhere. Hell, I'd be okay with DICE getting a third chance. But that's the issue here. Is I'm not saying the game is bad. I didn't in the review. I said it's some. I can't even remember my exact wording for it. It was like slightly. I was slightly disappointed by it, but it was a first entry. First entries are going to have those slightly more jarring curves than any other polished product out there. What's more alarming to me is if you get that first product feel.
Ah, I missed it. I overshot it.
And Alex will probably agree with me on this. If you got that first product feel from Sonic Team. Because Sonic Team, unless they're working on a whole new genre, they've been doing this for a while.
Come on.
They know how to make a game.
Yeah.
So if you're getting that, then that's discerning. But not from an up-and-coming indie studio. Hell no.
There we go.
Hell no. Love Gears for breakfast. I want them to make another game. Here's specifically what I want them to do. I want them to learn from their mistakes and to make another damn game. I always ever want that. For any studio that I've taken on, like, I don't know how many times I've seen this, and you've probably seen it with your anime reviews, of like, oh, this studio doesn't matter, or like, it's not popular, and ergo, it doesn't matter. Oh, yeah. Crap. All studios matter. Because all of the studios thriving means the market's thriving for this particular industry. It means competition's fierce. It means everything is going to be good. Everybody's coming up with new ideas to be able to challenge one another. I want that in the gaming world. I actually think it's missing in the gaming world these days. Especially in the AAA industry, because nobody gives a crap anymore.
Oh, yeah.
Unless you're like, if you're a AAA studio, there's some doubt. The only AAA studio I would actually say, I would honestly say gives a crap, and Alex is not going to like the answer because he sees it a mile coming. Blizzard.
Yeah.
Blizzard gives a crap. But in Blizzard's defense, Blizzard has always had the approach of like, this game could be our last if we don't give it the polish that we're known for giving. It's almost like EA and Ubisoft and some parts of Activision and some parts of Capcom and some parts of Nintendo should actually take notice of. Get off the soapbox, Drak? Okay, cool.
There we go.
I'm just being silent on that one, just like, does Drak need to get off the soapbox? And the other thing, too, is like, a couple of people get mad, is like, stop bringing up Drak's review of Hat in Time. He reviewed it. That's just the way it is. Yeah. And here's the thing that Alex doesn't know, and I'll just go ahead and announce it here. You know, I just barely made the announcement of retro reviews, right?
Right.
I haven't limited it to games that I have reviewed. It means those games can come back. So, like, if people don't feel I gave Hat in Time or Super Lucky's Tale or, you know, Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite a fair shot.
You even reviewed Super Lucky's Tale yet?
I did review it.
Oh, you did? Okay.
I did review it. And sadly, it reviewed higher than this, but one of the reasons that I have a feeling I had a better experience with you is that, you know, Microsoft Store wasn't broken.
Yeah.
Actually, no, I think they were pretty close together. Because here's the thing. Lucky's Tale had its own problems, too. Every game is going to have problems. There's no such thing as a perfect game, people. Alex, you've reviewed anime for forever. Is there such a thing as a perfect anime?
No.
Oh, dang it. That's minty fresh. I was hoping it would be poop flavored. It looked brown. Damn it. You ruined my hopes that time. You ruined it.
Oh.
You ruined it. And to quote Vegeta from DBZA Abridged, because Alex loves when I quote that, you ruined it, and now I'm leaving. There we go. So we have another time rift taken care of. But let's just all approach this from the angle of
Where's the last one?
I actually like this stuff. I actually like this game.
Okay.
If I didn't like it, do you think I'd keep it on my... Because we're playing this on my PS4, guys. Do you think I'd keep it on my PS4 if I didn't like it? No.
I like it so much I bought it twice.
Yeah. Actually, I have a confession in that regard. Can we have an ADD moment for a second?
Okay.
I think there's something horribly wrong with me, Alex.
What?
I am very seriously tempted to repurchase games for Switch.
Okay. And?
Because I want a Switch version. Because they're, you know, like, you can play it mobily. Or you can play it on the go. And it's a console experience on the go. And and I'm not talking one game, Alex. I'm not talking one. I'm talking, I think I'm up to about 7 games right now. 7 to 10 games.
Right.
That I want to buy again. Because I can get them on Switch.
Nice. Go for it.
I think there's something horribly wrong with me.
Okay.
Especially since I don't know how many times I've told people, like, be wise with your money and all that, and I'm like, here's the thing. I have technically already bought a game for Switch. I've technically bought a game 4 times. I have Stardew Valley for PC, for PS4, for Xbox One, and for Switch. Okay?
Right.
But Stardew Valley is incredibly cheap, so I can get away with that, right?
Yeah.
I just recently bought Dragon Ball FighterZ for Switch.
Okay.
That's a $60 game. And I paid for not for the season pass, but I paid for the DLC to be able to have the additional characters and everything like that. That's extra money. I paid for that for Switch. Something's horribly wrong with me.
Okay.
Because here's the thing, like, I can then play, like, I love Dragon Ball FighterZ. And so the reason I bought it for Switch was because I wanted to be able to play it before I went to bed.
Right.
And especially now that I have a second kid and I might have to get up at 3 in the morning with my wife and I need to do something to keep myself up, I bought it for Switch so I could keep myself up.
Okay.
Be able to help them out.
Yeah.
It didn't end there. I'm strongly considering whether or not to get Diablo 3 for Switch. I don't even have Diablo 3 on consoles, Alex.
Oh, wow.
I have it on PC and PC only. And I'm tempted to get it for Switch because it's that fun. I am tempted to get World of Final Fantasy for Switch, which I have on PS4, just because I want the additional stuff that they're going to add in.
2.
Okay?
Okay.
Sorry, I need to get a drink here. I am tempted to go out and get all of the stuff that I have for Wii U and get it for Switch because Switch allows me the mobility. Are we starting to see a pattern of behavior that's a problem? More of my money is going to the Switch than anything else this year.
Nice.
And I'm both happy about that, and I'm also very pissed off about it because, again, that hard drive on the Switch, it needs to be fixed! I need more space. SD cards is not enough. And the other thing too, well, this one doesn't technically count, but I bought The World Ends With You not only to review it, but also to play it for the first time. Because I never played The World Ends With You, it was on handhelds.
Right.
This is the difference between the Switch and normal handhelds, is that I can play it on console. And I can play it at my own damn pace. So, Dr. Alex, diagnose me.
You're...
Can I be saved?
Yes, because you're a normal person who likes to...
A lot of people might say, like, that's reckless spending and all that, and you know what? It kind of is. But it's definitely one of those things that if you do that and you haven't planned things out, then I would say don't do it.
It's all about spending wisely.
Yeah, I've planned crap out.
By the way, I love that. Even though I'm holding a painting, my umbrella still works. So that's awesome.
I was actually gonna say, like, the painting's still moving.
Oh yeah, because it's a possessed painting. I think there's more paintings in the console version over here, because I swear it's like only 3 or 4.
That just makes me ask the question, like, why is there such a difference between the PC and the console version? If there was, like, added stuff because it was on this PlayStation console, I would understand that, but I don't know.
Yeah, it's weird to me.
But then again, I'm a 2-bit reviewer that doesn't know anything about games. This was literally something sent to me.
Oh, wow.
Like, last year.
Ow.
I'm a 2-bit reviewer. Well, I'm also a reviewer that isn't giving the opinions that mainstream sources are. So.
I thought you should have said, and I thought I was 8-bit.
No. 16-bit. I love 16-bit.
16-bit.
Technically, my brother would be 8-bit.
Okay.